Hello boys and girls, and welcome to episode 6, of the LudicLP. While I was away at the weekend, today's Monday for me, I've not yet uploaded episode 5, so there's no one in my corporation. But yes, while I was in London, something happened, and I recorded a little bit of gameplay and explanation just so that you know how to deal with certificates. So I'll let you get on with that, and I'll see you back here in a few seconds. Okie dokie. Right, I've just logged on to Eve, and we've had a little notification up here. You know when you finish a skill and it comes up with a notification here? And that's what I had, but basically it also said I've got a certificate to claim. So I'm going to show you a little bit about certificates. Basically, they're a way of heading towards a goal within within Eve. They suggest what kind of skills you should have for a specific role, such as battle space technician. It'll say you should have Battle Cruisers 2, Warfare Link Specialist. So it's useful. It's not a requirement. It's just useful. Still not shifted that cough. And you can show these certificates on your profile as well. I'm not going to go into that just yet, but it can be done. So yes, I have a certificate. Let's claim it. Click claim all certificates, and I got active shield tanking basic. So if we go ahead and find that wherever it is, I always get it wrong. It's not electronic warfare. It's not. Where is it? Nope. Come on. It's not gunnery. Obviously, it's not gunnery. I have no idea where it is. Let's have a. Good lord. Defense. Of course it's defense. So yes, active shield tanking, and I've got that now. Excuse me. So yes, do have a poke around the certificate system, and maybe you'll actually figure it out before I tell you a little bit more about it. So back to the episode. Okay, should be back. So, what are we going to do today? Yes, more mission stuff, basically. If you do so many missions for an agent, then you will get, well, I don't think it's just for one agent, I think it's for any agents. Basically, I think it's, you do 10 missions and you get contacted by a storyline agent. Now you can see that I've got 2 here. Emma Wolf in Rennes and Matrolada in Fran. I'm going to talk to the chick in Fran, who looks suspiciously Caldari, but there you go. Now I do have to warn you that if you do these storyline missions, you will take a massive hit to, well, I'll say massive, sizable, so that's a better word, a sizable hit to your standings with whoever it is that you're fighting against. So if you can check and see if you've got one that isn't going to be one that you'll want to talk to later. I'm only going to do one, that's it. So I'm going to get rid of her. Decline. Yes, I want to decline. So we can get rid of her. So we're going to go ahead and do this mission, and I'm going to take that security status hit, just so that you can see what happens. Yeah, you do have to kind of be there to accept the mission. So I've already got a route planned out, so I'll see you there, guys. Right, so here we are, and you'll see we've got her here. Just double click and accept. Right click, set destination, 1 jump away. I'll see you there. Right, we're just warping off to the mission, just so that you can see just how huge a hit you take to standings. I'm going to get this on video for you. Disliked by the Omari 0.15. It's not so bad. So we've got that there, keep that in mind. So it's been a while since I've actually ever done the storyline missions, so I don't quite know what I'm getting myself into. There is a website, there's a number of websites. Eve Survival's one of them, is the one that sticks out in my head. I'm not entirely sure of the URL, I'll slap it in the description bar. But Eve Survival should find it on Google. And it will tell you, if you put in the mission name, that's this here, Amarian Tyrants, you slap it into there and it will tell you what you need to do. Oh, and yes, I have reloaded. There's the damage control. Should have put that on ages ago. But don't bother taking a drink, we're not playing that game today. Right. So, as you can see, Imperial Navy Executioner, if I click on it, you'll see that yes, they are part of the Amar. So, we do have to kill a lot of stuff here that we otherwise normally wouldn't want to touch with a barge pole. But that's the way life goes. It doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. No, not stop. That's the problem with the circle-y menu. If you hold down on something, then you get this circle menu, which is great if you know what you want to do, but if you're just idly clicking, then it will mess you up. And I frequently idly click, so there we go. Alright. Oh, come on, shoot at him. Well, they're all missing completely now, it seems, so as long as I keep shooting them, I should be safe. I'll even let them catch up, I'm that nice. Go on, pop for me. Sorry, I've still not shifted this cough, although it has gotten much better. I know people have been asking. So is this the last guy? I hope so, I don't want to spend too much time doing this. Yeah, that's the last guy. So just while I start picking up the loot from there, let's go back here. It's not updated, but if we actually go into it, you'll see it has not changed at all. So apparently I've not got anything. I think it's actually on a time delay, so that's actually pointless me showing you that. So I'll cut to the station. Hopefully by that time standings will have updated and the Amar will hate me a little bit more, which is fine by me because they're all slave driving scum. So I've turned in the mission. Now remember the number that we had before for the standing update. Okay, why are you scrolling out? My mouse is here. My voice is still weird. So standings, yes, the number we had before for the Amar was 1.5. It's now not 1.5, 0.15. Now it's 0.19. And that would be just from the mission. If I right click here, show transactions, it'll show you I had a 0.3 decrease. I'm not entirely sure what these derived modifications are from, but they exist, and they're quite annoying actually. So I'm gonna just get rid of that and that. So yes, doing the storyline agent missions, they are going to basically screw you in the bum if you do them, if you are trying to keep relations with the various factions. So it's entirely up to you if you do them. I'm not entirely sure that they give good money actually. There used to be a very good reason for them, and it used to be the only way that you could get decent modules. That's all done through the LP store now. So I don't know. It's entirely up to you. Right, so we're back in LudicLP, back in my home station. I think I'm in my home station. Yeah, I'm in my home station. So I'm going to start on the level 2 missions now. I say home station, this is like a different place to where you saw me last time, I think. Yes, LudicLP, this is where I'll be doing my missions. You know, unless I get attacked because I'm internet famous. So we need to start looking at cruisers. So let's call up the market quickly, and let's have a look at the missions, not the missions, the ships that we've got. Not destroyers, cruisers. For those that paid attention while I was rambling on when I first explained this, there are basically 4 types of cruiser. You've got 2 support and 2 combat, as I recall, and each of them have a different prerequisite for flying it. Let me just expand this a bit. So as a bellicose requires level 2, rupture requires level 3, the scythe requires level 1, and the stabber requires level 2. So you get to level 2, you can fly all 3 types of ships, and as you would imagine, the type of the effectiveness of the ship that you're going for is reflected in the price. So you can see here the Rupture is the most expensive at 6 million ISK, and I've got 18 million here at the moment. So I don't know, that's probably not where we're going to go. Let's go for the Stabber first. As we say, that's there's 2 levels in Cruiser. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click, view market details, and buy one out of Amold. And at some point I'll nip over there. And that will let us get Cruiser at level 2 in training. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you what a level 2 mission looks like when you're doing it in a ship that you really shouldn't. Now, as I say, I think I explained it before, level 1 missions are for frigates and destroyers, level 2 for cruisers, and level 4 is for battle cruisers. Level 3 is for battle cruisers, level 4 battleships. That's a rough guide to it. You can kind of have some leeway either way. Obviously you can take a battleship into most level 1s, but that's kind of overkill. So I'm just going to accept this mission, and that's taking us to Pator. Where's that item we bought? Was it in Pator? No, it was in a mould. If I'd have paid attention I could have got it on the way over. So I'll head over to Pator, and oh, apparently no. Okay. Yes, I will go over to Pator. I will see you there, and well, hopefully I'm insured. Let me just check. check. Insurance. Yeah, I'm insured. So I'm probably going to lose this ship, but I hope not. And it's insured anyway. So I will see you over there, guys. Right, so we're just landing at the mission. I've not had the time to look up the mission, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing. It's human cattle 1 of 5, so it's a bit of an arc. Let's have a quick look, and everything so far is frigate or smaller size, so hopefully it won't be too hard. Let's see what's closest. Okay, sentry drones. Take those out first. Pre-fire that and start orbiting, and keep your AB on to keep speed up. And here comes the pain. It's not so bad actually. Let's see if we can actually kill something. I think I need to get to this habitation module, so I'm going to click open cargo on it. That'll start me approaching to it as well. And yeah, of course I'm too far. So that's that on its way. Yeah, I seem to be not doing all that much damage to these drones. No, that's fine, okay. So, keep killing them. Right, I'm back in range of the missile batteries, so obviously they are taking quite a toll on me. As I open this, I am expecting to get warped in on things. Oh no, I can't open it until it's until everything's evacuated or whatever it is. So let's get orbiting these and keep moving. Good thing to point out there: if you are under attack by missiles, then try to keep as fast as possible, because that affects the amount of damage that's done to you as you're being attacked by the missiles. I think this is going to be a little close, guys, so I mean it's down to roughly my peak recharge point, so let's warp around these guys and say warp, drive, whatever. Yeah, they've got past my peak point, so if I can get rid of one of these, then that'll help. Go on, explode. Oh, he's into structure. Oh, there's the warning. Go on, take another shot. He's down, okay. He didn't drop anything. On to the next one. And I think I'm going to survive this one quite well. Now, I know I'm maintaining a rather even tone in my voice, but believe me, I was scared that I was going to lose my ship there. Like I said before, I was fully expecting to lose it, so... yeah, it's definitely a better idea to do these missions in cruisers. If I quickly bring up a cruiser for you, where are we? Ships, Minotaur cruisers. The first one I'm going to go for is the Stabber. If I click here, oh, is that down? Oh, it is. Okay. Orbit that one and come back to it. You'll see under fitting, it has 3 low slots. Compared to the Destroyer's 2, 3 medium slots compared to 3, and 6 high slots compared to 8. Now that is smaller, fewer guns available than the Destroyer here, but the cruiser is also capable of fitting larger guns and taking much more damage, so you do have to weigh up everything when you're choosing what ship to fly. You are going to do more damage in a cruiser, and you're going to be able to take more damage, which does make missioning that little bit easier. I should probably, lock him and shoot at him. Yes, there we go. Round and round. And just as a comparison, let me bring up the Rupture, which is what I'm hoping to get to in the end. That has 5 low slots and 3 medium slots and 6 high slots. Now if I find the speed here, where is it? Maximum velocity 192, compare that to the Stabber's 231. The Stabber is much quicker, in fact I believe it's the fastest cruiser in the game. So it really does depend on what you want to do. A lot of people do enjoy taking out the Stabber for PvP, purely because of its speed. It does put up quite a fight for frigates. Anyway, I'm going to go and pick up that skill book, and I'm going to inject it and return this mission. And I'm probably going to see you on the other end of the skill training, so I'll see you there. Okay, so back in Lustravik, I've decided that I'm not going to go ahead and wait for the whole 3 hours to skip, because I'm going to show you things. If we go in the open training queue, This is what you need for to get into a stabber. That's the fast cruiser I was on about. Yes, you need to get up to level 2. It's a little under 4 hours training. That's fine, but there is more that you need. Give me a second, I've got a cough. Excuse me. So yes, I mentioned that they need bigger guns, and frankly, it is a need. Let me just show you the guns that they can fit. This is still a Minimatar thing. If I open the ship again, where are we? Ships and cruisers? No, yes, cruisers. Minimatar, stabber, information button. You'll see you get bonuses for the different ships. Probably something I've not explained so far, but every ship has their own set of skill bonuses. This is also something you should take into account when you are choosing a ship. You can see the stabber has 5% bonus to medium projectile turret firing speed and 5% bonus to maximum velocity per level, and that's per level that you have in Minimatar cruiser skill. So as soon as you've got the right skills for it, you already get a 10% increase in damage per second and a 10% increase to your speed. So that's nothing to be sniffed at. So let me just show you the guns, the medium projectile turrets that it was on about. They're listed under ship equipment, turrets and bays, auto cannons, medium. You can also choose the artillery cannons, but I'm not going to in this case, purely because they are harder to fit. You'll see that we actually have red icons here. If you hover over them, they kind of explain themselves. The book is missing skill. The atomy symbol is the power load. I don't know why it's atoms. That's not an atom even. Whatever. It's a science thing. And CPU is obviously the amount of CPU that it requires. You've got little numbers underneath that show you how much it costs. If we, in fact, I can't be asked opening the information thing. But cruisers tend to have more power available. This isn't the capacitor, this is general power. For some reason these two almost synonymous things are entirely different in EVE, so that's a thing. Now, again, just like it is in the small gun sizes, there are small, medium and large sizes in here. So you've got your small dual 180mm, you've got your 220mm and your 425mm. So we're just going to go with the middle ones again. It used to be that you would get the most DPS out of middle ones. They may have tweaked it so that the large ones get you more DPS. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's more that the larger ones give a better alpha strike. That is a better first hit, but they do less damage over time, whereas these, the smaller ones, fire more often but sacrifice that initial power. So I believe it's all checks, balances, blah blah blah. We're going for missions, so DPS is where we want to go, so we want to go in the middle. And you just mouse through them, you can see there's variations on the theme. And the two that have similar names are the basic ones and the Tech 2 one. This is the basic, this is the Tech 2. Tech 2 is something I'll go into another day. So you click on that, on the information button, and click prerequisites, and you can see we actually have another skill to train. So we can right click, view market details, and apparently we have to wander off to a mould again. I was just there, why didn't I do that there? So I'll buy that, it's 90,000 ISK. And the bigger ship parts may also require improved skills, so I'm going to go through those. If we go to the 10 meganewton afterburner, clicky, and apparently no, that's not so much a thing. I know for a fact though that armour is, so if I go for the 400mm reinforced steel plates, these here, you can see they require hull upgrades level 2 compared to, if I go to 800mm. I got this cough. Oh, this cough. Don't you just hate it when the cough won't go away after a cold? It's crazy. So 800 steel plates, clicky. See, needs level 3, 7 hours of training. So yeah, the bigger the chip is, the more time you do need to put into skills. I think that I need 400mm plates, so I'm going to head and train that. I think I can do that from here actually. No. Oh no, I can't. So I'll go ahead and put that in my character sheet. I'll pick up another mission. And I will see you as soon as I'm able to get into a cruiser. Guess who forgot to pick up the mission item? Whoops. Okay, so we've just finished mission 3 of the 5 missions that we were doing, or at least I started a few cuts ago. And I'm going to show you how to set up your overview for a little bit more use, so you can make use of it. First of all, the thing you need to do, you've got your defaults here. Make sure you've got the defaults selected. This is assuming that you've not already set up your overview and you've left it alone, like much as I have. You'll just have the default tab. You right click on it, on the lines even, up here, and you choose save current type as, and you put in a name. I called it PV, click OK, and that is saved. So you can right click on the default tab now and click on add, and that will create a second tab. You'll see here that I've got one called looting. You change the label here to whatever you want to call it, and we're going to set this up. Oh, apparently I've got things to kill here, so I will kill these, and I will finish the looting. I will finish the overview in a moment. Okay, so disaster averted. I only had to warp out twice at that time. So we're going to set up the looting overview tab. So you right click, open overview, and it brings up all this. And I don't recommend this, but purely so you can see the effect, I'm going to go ahead and deselect all, so you get nothing in the overview. And I'm going to, rather than find things, no, that's silly. I do need to show you how to do this, so let's find it. It's not an asteroid. Is it a celestial? No, it's not going to be a celestial. Is it a charge? Nope. Deployable drone? Obviously not a drone. Is it an entity? Yeah, let's say it isn't. I mean, it's not in that list. No, not spawn container. Could be. Let's go ahead and put that on, because it does say spawn container. Does it have anything else here? No, it doesn't. That was entity, NPC. No, orbitals. No, I'm gonna guess that's something for dust when that comes out. That's also something for dust, I imagine. This is ships. You probably want to keep those on, actually. So I click these and my frame rate goes all over the place as I click them. Click, click. There's only 37 to click, so it's not going to take too long. I'm all the way up to F now. R S T. Okay, it's not. Is it solitary structure? No. It's station. No. Structure. Huh, where is it then? Oh yeah, obviously it isn't celestials, because you know it's like a planet or something. So cargo container, and is the one that just says wreck? Yes, there is. So there's that. And you'll see now we have all the wrecks on the thing there. And here is the state. Basically, this is for the state of the things. Now, when it comes to looting, we don't want the empty wrecks, so we can disappear that. If you are going to do salvaging, that's something I've not quite explained yet, but if you do want salvaging, then I would imagine that you'd leave that on. And also these will come in useful when you're doing PvP and such. That's something I'll explain another time. Let me just go through all of these, make sure I've not missed anything. No, I've not, so click apply. Just because I like clicking apply, it makes me feel safe and loved. Click save and looting. Click OK, and now we've got a looting overview type thing. And we've still got our settings here for default. So I'm going to go ahead and loot everything here, and I will see you back in the station. You know, I realise it wasn't fair of me to just send you back to the station to meet me there without actually showing you the overview in action. So let's slow boat over to this thing, and when it opens, you just click loot all. Oh, I got some Caldari Navy flame burst, that's nice. And you'll see that the selected items disappeared off the overview. Let's just do that again for you, in case you're watching. Click loot all, and it disappears. You know what? I'm going to take the opportunity to explain this as well. So when you kill things that belong to a specific faction, specifically officers, such as you saw me killing earlier as a Caldari officer, you can have a chance of getting faction modules or charges. In this case, I got 100 Caldari Navy Flame Burst light missiles. If I go view market details, you can see that people want these for quite a high price, and they sell even higher. So yeah, the ammo, it kind of it is kind of a waste of time for you, but it all adds up. It's the modules that you want, really. So this time I will actually see you back in the station. Right, so there's one thing that I've not explained that you might have seen so far, and that is these little lovelies here. These are insignia. Now, these are dropped by ships that belong to factions. I believe it's only the 4 major factions that drop them. That is the Minmatar, the Caldari, the Galente, and the Amar, sorry. So yeah, you kill them, they drop these. They're dog tags essentially, but you can turn them in at the LP store. Say if you have a look, let's see if if you get 198 Imperial Navy Colonel insignia, you can use it to offset the cost of a Republic Fleet medium proton smart bomb, which I guess is nice. But to do that, you would basically annoy a hell of a lot of Amar people who would try to shoot you on sight. So I tend to prefer to do it, I prefer to avoid it, killing the enemy ships if I can. I say enemy ships, opposing faction ships, because you know, I sometimes go into their space for whatever reason I need. You can of course improve your standing by doing missions for them, but I'm sure there's no doubt some kind of a balance there that stops you if you annoy them too much. It's probably something you should Google, unless I end up going into it at some point in the future. So this is probably going to be the last thing I mention before I actually get over to the other end of my training skills for cruisers. So I'll see you in about 7 to 9 hours. See you then. I know I said I'd meet you in 10 hours, but bloody hell. I just walked into mission 5 of 5, and before I knew it, that was the state of my ship. No shield, into armour. Yeah, you definitely need a cruiser for that one. And I've got this mission, I'm not going to be able to get the bonus, damn. Right, see you later. Right, so we've got Minmatar Cruiser level 2 trained now, as you can see up in the corner. I jigged and poked the skill queue around a bit, basically because the ship I'm going for, the ship I've already bought, is the Stabber. And if you have a look at the show info blah blah in attributes, you'll see that its shield is greater than its armour, and certainly as well, compared to the Rupture, which has 5 low slots, this has 3, which indicates a shield tank is preferred. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and we'll go see what we can do about that mission. Okay, so we're warping back into the mission that's been plaguing me for so long, and you've got an acceleration gate into a into the dead space. So I'm going to take the opportunity to explain my fitting to you. The stabber here has 4 turret slots and 2 missile slots. I don't have any missile skills trained, so I didn't bother putting anything in there. Probably should, but there you go. I also don't have any drone skills trained, so I've not actually put any drones in either. My tank is really quite crappy with just 3 medium shield extenders, and I've got 2 gyro stablers and a damage control. Nothing really surprising, nothing particularly special. Let's go ahead and see just how much of a help this is to me. Where are we? Where's that gate? There it is. Right, I'll see you inside. Right, we're in, and we're taking a bashing already. And I keep forgetting that these aren't actually artillery, so I'm going to get quite smushed before I get anywhere near these guys. Oh, come on. So, what have I got in space out here to warp to? I've got that. Yeah, that's going to be hard. So I'm probably going to have to fit an afterburner or something. Come on, get out. Get out! There we go. Alright, landing again. Right, now where were the ones that were attacking me? First line up to Onga. Do excuse me if it sounds like I'm eating, it's because I am, because I have ice cream. Yeah, that's right, I said ice cream. You're jealous? Right, afterburner on, taking damage a bit quicker, but that's no problem. Target everything that's close. Let's go after the nearest one. Let's try killing it now. It's not doing very much damage. Oh, this could be problematic. Oh no, not jump. Just warp. Go on, get. Go! Ugh. Right, hopefully this time I'll be able to actually kill something. Get him locked. You see how it's taking longer to lock onto him? That's because he's a smaller ship than I am. Accuracy fall off. Okay. So I should be doing decent damage now if I turn these guns on, except I'm not. I don't know why that is. That's annoying. Crap. Get out of there. What's happening on the log? This isn't doing well at all. Right, so I've had a quick Google around. I'll say Google around. There's a website that I recommend you use. I'll give you the link in the description below, so do go ahead and click on that. Trucker.dk or something. As I say, it'll go in the description. But it looks like I was using the wrong type of ammo. Because the Minmatar, not the Minmatar, the Caldari, which is who I was fighting, do worst against kinetic, and the Amar do worst against explosive. So I'm going to find one of these that does kinetic and explosive damage. No, not good enough, not good enough. Impressive, but not good enough. No. Oh, I don't know. What have I got at the moment? Depleted uranium. That does 6, 4, and 6. Where are we? Alright, 12 kinetic. And fusion does 20 explosive. Okay. So, is this only in the station? Fusion and titanium sabot, was it? Yes. So I'll go ahead and buy a bunch of this. Jumps, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to eat whatever expense comes up. So there's that, and the fusion. Buy this, 1,000. So, which one was it? The Amar, take explosive in the face, and the Caldari take kinetic. So, put that in the cargo hold. Back out to space. I'll reload as I'm on my way, and hopefully I'll be able to kill things out of space. Right, so we've landed, we're locking on, and let's see what damage that does. Missed. 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 It's equally as crap. I honestly don't know what to do here. Come on. If I can just get you out of shield, I will be happy. Zoom out for better frame rate, of course. Yeah, there's my warning. Oh, he's into armor. That makes me happy. Just get ready to bug out if we can. Come on. No, I'm into armor, so I'm bugging out. Hopefully it won't take too long. Come on. It's only over there. Go. There we go. Okay. I think this is a case of me needing to equip and learn missiles and such. So I think I'm actually going to have to give up this mission, guys. That's quite annoying. Don't know what to do. Tell you what, let me see just how much footage I've recorded. I'll be right back. Right, well, I've had a look at my at the footage, and yeah, okay. I think what we're gonna do is I will take a break for today, leave the mission open, and set the missile skills training so that I can jump on it pretty quickly. So I will see you another day, guys.